Hey Taurus, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your June 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, your personal readings, and your emails have been awesome. So you're so amazing. You show so much love for my channel. Happy birthday, Taurus. It is Taurus season, and I have so many of y'all in my life. So I find that's why I'm able to channel really well your energy for the collective. And y'all really, you have like a lot of the same energies throughout each other. And most Taurus I know, like, we just get along well. I love your energy. I love your love. Like two of my best friends, well, three of my best friends in the whole wide world, they're Tauruses. My mom's Taurus. My son's a Taurus. Like, you guys are always in my energy. So it's perfect. So I love doing your reading, and so very excited to see what y'all are up to today. Let's see. It is general, guys, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. It's like a puzzle piece. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. If you're not feeling it, like, deep down and tingles and all the just like, like, it's probably not your story. So I apologize. I don't control what the divine gives me, just the conduit. So just channeling the messages. That being said, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am an intuitive tarot card reader. What that means is if you see a traditional tarot card and I say something slightly different or completely different from that card, first of all, there are tons of different messages that are coming through that the divine is telling me what that means, or it's a feeling that I get. It's clairsentience, clairaudience, all those things come into play when I'm reading. So, and sometimes I forget the signs, so I apologize. That does happen. I try to make up for it in the second video and say, oh, you could be dealing with blah, blah, blah. And that does happen because I'm in my groove, and I'm moving and grooving, and sometimes I just completely forget. So, but it is really about the messages, so try and focus on that, and maybe not the astrological signs too much, although I know I get giddy when I hear a reader say a sign that I'm specifically dealing with, and it's overwhelming, and I'm like, yes, it's for me, or I feel it, more, which is awesome. So, and I may have learned tarot different, and if I'm not the reader for you, don't worry. There are tons of readers on YouTube. Shh. I am also dog sitting, so I apologize, but I wanted to get your reading out. But yeah, this dog is very barky, so I apologize. If I have to stop the video, I will if he gets bad. Yeah, you the bark. All right, anyways. Okay. All right, I'm going to clear out the energy, and we will get into your reading. Also, the roles can reverse. Sorry about that. The roles can reverse. So, if it's not your energy and you're like, that's my twin or whatever, it flip-flopped, that's fine. That does happen. So you don't have to comment below and tell me that, unless you're just trying to put your energy in to get messages from my channel. So there's two ways to get messages if you're not receiving them for your sun sign. First one is, please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs, because sometimes those will resonate better. That really happened for February and March. We were in a Pisces new moon, and it was incredible, or full moon or something of that nature. Can't remember. I think it was a new moon. And the emotions were very, very high. So, Pisces is an emotional sign. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, please try your rising, and your Venus signs. If you're not sure how to do that, there is a link in the description box below. It is for Cafe Astrology. It is a free natal birth chart that you can put in your date of birth and your time if you have it, and it will tell you where those planets fall, what astrological signs fall in those planets. What else? Excuse me. Whew, goodness. One last thing. I am doing a contest. So the most liked video or commented, depending on the situation, I'm going to, so like and comment please on your videos, and I'm going to pick somebody from the comments, so make sure you check your comment and check for a reply, because I'm going to pick somebody from the comments, and you will get a free tarot reading from me. So if you comment below, you could win, and like the video, because that's going to help me figure out who liked the video, what was the most liked video, and then you can get a free reading with me. You can do a general reading, because I do all types of readings. So you can do a general reading, or you can do a twin flame reading. It is 30 minutes. It is a pre-recorded video, so keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to go ahead and chime the chime, and we will get into it. Oh, I feel like my allergies are just killing me. Super sorry. Whew. Awesome. Love it. Okay, so these are astrological cards. Spirit helps me take 2. This is the sign of your twin who you could be dealing with for this reading. If your twin sign does not come out, doesn't mean that this reading can't be for you. Can't argue that if it does, that it can't overwhelmingly be for you if you are dealing with that sign. It may not be your story though. So it just depends. Try and focusing on the messages, and again, not the astrological signs, although it's exciting. And I love these cards. They're beautiful. And they kind of narrow it down, and sometimes the other cards will reflect that. So, and there's plenty of stuff I still have yet to turn over. So let's see astrologically who y'all are dealing with here for your twin. Let's see who we have. Who is Taurus's twin? Oop, so close. Okay, first card out, we have Aquarius. Beautiful. All right, Taurus. Who's Taurus's twin? And we have Sagittarius. I also saw when I was shuffling Leo, but it didn't actually come out. So, but I just wanted to mention that did flip over when I was shuffling the cards for y'all earlier. So, just wanted to shout that sign out, but it didn't flip currently. But doesn't mean this can't be for you. Maybe there'll be cards like that in here. So interesting. Okay, we have Sagittarius and Aquarius. All right, mutual energy between you and your twin. I'm using a new deck. It is called the Love Spell Book, and it does come with cards. I know it says book, but it does come with cards. So these are beautiful. So this is the Sun of Forbidden Loves. This is the mutual energy between you and your twin. It is called the Zenith of Passion as well. So really beautiful energy there. Let's see what they have to say about this forbidden love. Excuse me. All right. Your love and passion will reach its height, but it is impossible to love without pain. You will feel compelled to give an impression of fidelity. You may reason against loving, then return to loving because your heart rules your head. You may soon be confronted with a heartbreaking decision. An old love is more predictable than a new one, and the new may burn itself out. Okay, so you may be dealing with multiple people here, you or your twin. This is mutual energy. But it could be that you have a heartbreaking decision between an old love and a new love. So, and they say that a new one may burn itself out, and that an old one is more predictable and more comfortable. And it's possible that, you know, it'll be a really hard decision here. But it says your heart rules your head. So it's possible that you want to make this decision with your heart instead of your head for some of you. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry, guys. Let me let this... Buddy, it's buddy, it's buddy. Shh. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. The feeder and the dogs. Good gracious. Okay. All right. Let's start with your energy, Taurus, and see what y'all are up to. First card out is trust. Okay, so yeah, maybe trying to figure out to trust your intuition about making this decision, trusting in your heart. It's a heart over head decision. I feel like for some of you, you may be trying to use your logic, but your heart is just like, be with this person or go in this direction, and you can't ignore it. Okay, for a lot of you, and we'll see what this has to do with as far as the trust is concerned, but it's trusting possibly in this relationship specifically, and trusting in your decision making as well. All right, so let's see where they go with trust. What's next? We have realization. Okay, this is very beautiful. It's like a keyhole here. So there's a key that of enlightenment. Shh. Shh. And it's the number 3, so hopefully that helps. And again, that could be another indication of a third-party situation. here, especially if that first card resonates with you, that there might be multiple people involved, and either you or your twin has to kind of make a decision about an old love and a new love, okay? Something may burn out with that new love. So this is very beautiful. I kind of look at this as like Alice in Wonderland, like when she's going down through the little rabbit hole kind of area, like, but this is like clarity. You see how it goes from the moon to the clouds are parting. So you're going to get some type of realization. It's possible that you'll be trusting in your intuition, trusting in the key to this situation. If you've been seeing keys or the number 3, like 333, that could be another indication that you're on the right path as well. So let's see what they have to say about that here in the book here. With self-awareness comes realization. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important. Affirmation, I have timely self-awareness and act upon my realizations. Let's see. All right, it's not too long. As we move into the early waxing cycle, light begins to shine upon the shadows, illuminating what is. Exactly, there's that illumination here with that the clouds are clearing up, the sun is shining. You're going to be realizing something very important about trusting yourself or trusting in the process here. This is the beginning of a powerful process, realization. When we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can be hard. This is no doubt an act of courage. We might not like what we discover after all, yet without self-awareness and the will to act upon those realizations, whether we perceive them as negative or positive, we do not get to change and grow. The realization that we have a pattern, a bad habit, or a behavior that is causing us pain is a powerful position, even though we may feel worry and pain around this discovery. We can then take personal responsibility to change our situation, since we know our current position. Knowing ourselves more completely enables us to accept ourselves more readily and to dare to love exactly who we really are. A companion stone is aventurine. Very interesting. I'm not sure if I own that stone, but stone, crystal, whatnot. I still have yet to figure out between the definition what is what. Like, I was trying to get a list the other day online, and I was like, Okay, anyways. So I feel like it's an ability to trust in yourself and trust in the process, okay? And trust that that things may be confusing right now with that nighttime right here. Sorry, right there. So the night is kind of overwhelming in this card. Gosh, I can't touch the right card. So right here. So you may be feeling like there's a lack of clarity. There might be secrets. Sorry, guys. Might be a lack of clarity. Goodness, or something you feel may be hidden from you. But it's trusting in you're going to come out of it. You're going to come right into this clearing, and things are going to open up for you. And this could happen in a dream. You may actually have a dream that kind of changes the game here. All right, so let's see what's going on there. Next card, we have a signs. Yeah, trusting in the signs, realizing that the signs are going to point you in the right direction here. Okay, all right, and trusting in them. Okay, they're showing you your path. Okay, and there's this girl right here at the bottom. I mean, you could be feminine or a masculine watching, and it's not gender specific, but this woman is walking into this brand new dimension and seeing things clearer and seeing the signs. Okay. Next card is the Hierophant. You guys came out beautifully here. Look at that. Okay, so Taurian energy. All right, so I feel like your spiritual journey and the signs towards like your path are being shown to you, okay? And you may have an affinity with birds. You may see birds like vultures or ravens or anything of this nature. You see those two birds there, very beautiful. This is also about commitment as well. So you may be seeing the signs to commit to someone or something. And also this is like a spiritual journey as well. And it's all about your values and your morals and trusting in yourself, trusting in the signs that you're seeing for your path. So I feel like that's very beautiful here. So I love that. Okay. And I clarify all the tarot cards at the end. So we'll get more energy on that card. Maybe a marriage as well. So the signs are all there. So there may be somebody that, you you feel like, you're watching the signs, you're realizing that maybe you do want a commitment. And, Taurians love being committed. Okay. So that's kind of big for y'all. Like, you like relationships, and you're also pretty independent at the same time. So for some of you, it's kind of reconciling that, and also maybe getting back to your religion and your spirituality and cultivating that more. Hey, it's not going to hurt you. You're good. Shh. So, and maybe figuring out if you want to go back to church, or, because we have this cross here, and it's, basically the high priest in, there's other decks that, that would be that same card there. So, very beautiful energy. I love that. I think it's the high priest. That could be the hermit, though. Sorry if I'm confusing. Yeah, so for some of you, it's about a commitment here. There are signs of some realization and trusting in this relationship and trusting in yourself. Really, it's a lot of it is trusting in yourself, okay? And you know what path you're on, and you're staying true to that. You're staying true to your values, your morals, your moral compass as well. So very beautiful energy. Diamond, yeah. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Yeah, so could be receiving an engagement ring. Look at that. That's like engagement right there for me. There's that ring. Can you see that ring right there underneath there? Claws. Very beautiful. So you could be giving or receiving. If you're a man, you could be proposing to your significant other. If you're a woman, somebody may be proposing to you, or they may just be giving you a gift. So if you don't get proposed to, obviously it was just a gift possibly. So somebody may be giving you a gift. Okay, it could be in the physical world. Twin flame message. I can still feel you. Yeah, very beautiful. Honey, you're okay. It's not going to hurt you. It's just a feeder. I know. It's weird, huh? Yeah, I know. All right. That's beautiful. Okay, let's go to the next card. Ooh, the goddess. Okay, look at that. Okay, this person is like stacked. Like, she's basically like the empress. So this is another one of your cards. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're getting this back, as in like you're trusting in yourself. Again, this is like right next to the trust card. So trusting in the goddess and yourself, or if you're, divine male watching, that you see your twin as a goddess. Like, you see them and you're like, they have everything. They're that empress, basically. They are beautiful. She's wearing purple, which is the color of royalty. There's grapes here, so y'all may enjoy wine. Look at her beautiful curly hair. Like, that may be just the way you look, or your twin looks. That could be, relevant of actually your physical nature here. And this person has this harvest, this bounty she has created, and or is, has reaped what she sows, and she's trusting in, the slow nature of, growth, and planting something and waiting for it to grow. So I feel like very, very beautiful energy. And let's get some energy on that from the actual guidebook here. So these are the clairvoyant reading cards here. All right, so let's see what they have to say about that. Let me let the dog out real quick. Don't go barking, okay? No barking. Okay? Just go outside. Play. Oh gosh, stop. Yeah, she's not wanting to play with you. Go. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. The goddess. Whether you're a man or a woman, your life is influenced by the goddess energies and the aspect of the goddess that appear in your personality. The disempowered version of the goddess shows up in our lives as unbalanced emotion, neediness, depression, holding on to negative situations, inability to let go. It can even show up as excess body weight and an unhealthy relationship with food. Okay, yeah, that could be it as well. She is kind of, but again, you may be struggling with this, trying to get enough exercise or taking care of yourself. You need more fruits and vegetables. Something purple here. There's grapes here. Not saying you need to go out and eat grapes because grapes are full of sugar, but some purple vegetables. Some, what am I thinking of? Eggplant, something along those lines. In men, it may show up as a fear or actual experience of being dominated by women, allowing oneself to be henpecked, and over-attachment to the mother or mother figure, and so on. So it's very possible that if you're a divine male watching on this side, that could be how you kind of view women, but it's also been kind of ingrained in you from your family, from an aspect of your mother, and other female figures in your family could be grandmothers, could be sisters as well. They may make you feel less empowered in that area. Otherwise, it says the divine empowered feminine is reaching out to you now and is that asking you to look at any area on the feminine side of your life that is not harmonious. Okay, exactly. So anything with unbalanced emotions, neediness, depression, holding on to negative situations, and an inability to let go. It also can be with overeating or like emotional eating, I feel like, for some of y'all. And it's not a judgment at all. It's just what the divine is saying. The divine empowered feminine knows how to nurture herself and others. She gives from her inner strength and natural abundance and is never self-sacrificing. Make a commitment to yourself now to improve your connection to your inner goddess. The goddess energies are self-loving, nurturing, creative, receptive, and abundant. They handle life gently and patiently and are open to talking things through. The goddess is never weak, nor is she manipulative or overbearing. Her vulnerability and openness are her strengths. Like you, deep down, the goddess knows that by expressing her true feelings in a loving and respectful way and honoring herself and others, that everyone can win. The goddess is the embodiment of plenty and renewal. Yes, very beautiful. So they want you to honor this goddess in your home with flowers as well. So, this person doesn't have them here, but there's so much color in that card. Oh, goodness, I'm not showing you the card here. Yeah, so you could be feeling like that. You could have an unhealthy attachment to your mother figure for males or female watching, or it just, maybe your divine feminine kind of, for some of you, kind of reflects that to you. Or you feel that way about your divine feminine. They reflect that to you, and maybe they kind of trigger you because they kind of bring up memories about how your mother was, and that might be something that you need to work through in order to kind of see your divine feminine as her own person as well, not being attached to that. Because in relationships and in group, like if we say we're in group therapy, we sometimes see people or encounter people, or even just in our daily lives, that remind us of people, and they kind of trigger those memories, or they have those quirks, or some of the things that, we may like about the person, but other things that we may not like about them. So for that, they want you to get that balance in that goddess energy if you're not already there. So if you're already there, they want you to trust in that process, because and trust in your goddess, okay? Because she is the receptivity, the femininity, and if you're male right now, that may be out of balance, is getting more into your feminine side and being receptive as well, and patient as well, which is very beautiful here. And I feel like a lot of you are just kind of doing that, kind of going with the flow. It's a very purely calming energy today, which I really like that. Next card we have is darkness. Wow, and the long night moon. Okay, wow. It's interesting. It's number 40, which boils down to the number 4. Okay, so 444 or 333. Okay. Interesting. So we go from the 3 to the 4. So what I'm feeling in this card earlier, where you've gotten this realization, you may be going into kind of this path here to get some clarity, but you may have to go back through like a dark night of the soul here. So with this darkness. So again, I feel like because we're progressing, we're going from the 3 to the 4, and there's a little bunny here. So at some point, this path may go back into the darkness, okay, for you. And this could be why, for some of you, the person that I'm channeling, this is probably for one of you, you see yourself critically based on your weight, and are kind of trying to get that under control. But you're beautiful nonetheless. Like, doesn't change the fact that you're not gorgeous and whatever. And you see yourself as you know, feeling guilty because I feel like this person is like eating and being like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? What did I just consume? Like, and then feeling bad about it. Okay. But you know, it's that balance. So we can do that, but we want to make sure what foods are we eating and are we taking good care of ourselves and kind of balancing out that energy as well. So getting some exercise might help for some of you with that, just to kind of relieve stress and help with any type of, you know, excess weight that you're really trying to get to work on. So sorry guys. Come on in. And sit there and just bark as a kitty. All right, so let's see what they have to say about that. Oh, sorry, buddy. Let's see what they have to say about this. This is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'm not sure if I said that earlier. These are like moon phases, and they're very beautiful. I love this deck so much. All right, you are entering a time of introversion, a leaner time, or a time to turn inward to plan and strategize. It is time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. So your weight issues or how you perceive them may be putting you into a dark place, okay? So, but they're saying that it's essential to do that, because when we go through the dark side, like the dark side of the moon, when we go through that, we come out stronger and better, and we've released it, and we've gone inside and we've looked at our good and we've looked at our bad, and we've tried to balance it out. And we have to kind of look at the good or the bad to kind of realize what we do have that's amazing in our lives. So it's addressing that darkness. One of the darkness needs to be there as much as does the light. That's exactly what I'm saying. So you have to have one. You can't have one without the other, you know, or appreciate one without the other. One of the earliest human fears is said to be a fear of the dark. We fear what we can't see, and we fear what may be hiding. In reality, the dark is as important as the light. In nature, there are many nocturnal animals that go about the business of living under the moon, not the sun. The darker times of the lunar and seasonal cycles signal a time to naturally turn inwards, to stay close to home, to look closely at ourselves, and to plan for the light. Yeah, you guys may be staying at home more. You may be more introverted. You may be taking care of business at home. You may be homebound and just kind of doing your own thing with when it comes to maybe you're just cleaning and you're cooking and you're just being maternal in that way, but taking care of the home, but kind of being very introverted for some of you. Okay. But yeah, they want you to go inward and plan for the light. Okay, so yeah, plan to come out of this darkness. Know that there may be a tad bit of depression here for some of you, or you may be feeling a little bit down or kind of moody at times, and this may be taking you through crying spells is what I'm feeling as well. So sometimes you're just letting it out, which is healthy though. That's wonderful. Let's see. In the northern hemisphere, the long night moon usually occurred in December around the winter solstice. This is when the nights are indeed long and the hours of sunshine short. It's cold and people would begin to be snowed in. Yeah, you may live in a cold state or still be getting snow. I know Colorado just got snow this past week, so that could be where you're at as well. So it may be kind of sending you back into the darkness, and you guys are like, oh my gosh, when is summer going to be here? When is it going to warm up? I want to just go from this night, this moon, and get away from that and get back into the sun. You know, for some of you, you're just like, where's the sun? It's so cold. It's so dark. It's snowy. Yeah. And if you're not in the United States, that could be, you know, elsewhere as well. It is during these long nights we can begin to do our shadow work, undertaking the self-reflection needed to identify what isn't working for us and what might be causing us pain. This could be a bad habit, a destructive pattern, a recurring useless fear, or anything that holds us back from being the best we can be. Once we see these aspects of ourselves in the dark, we can simply decide whether they must go. We can decide to release them once and for all. We get to transform. Yeah, absolutely. So the companion stone is onyx. Very beautiful. So if you want help with getting out of that darkness and kind of being able to go inward and to release whatever no longer serves you and following the signs here, you're kind of listening to your higher soul, your higher path, your higher self is communicating with you very much so. Very beautiful. And we have soulmate. So there are signs leading you to a soulmate. Again, this is why I feel like this Son of Forbidden Love is here, okay? So some signs are encouraging you to go down this path of the soulmate, and maybe not so much with your twin on this side. I feel like this is what they're saying, and this may be where this commitment comes in, where y'all may be proposed to, and it could be during the winter maybe. So let's see what happens here. This kind of feels like in a colder climate. So if this hasn't happened already, it could happen in the very, very soon this year. So in the winter of this year. Wow, very beautiful. Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to, they could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They may want to come straight at you. Like, I know it doesn't look like that here. It actually looks like this in the reading. So this person wants to offer you love. Or you want to offer your soulmate love. I feel like this person is trying to come towards you and give you that love offer and get down on one knee and be like, baby, will you marry me? So that's very beautiful energy. I feel like this person is so innocent and young and fresh. And so they may be in like their 20s or 30s. They may be younger than you since they're a knight. So it's very possible. But this is just energy here. So I love this. So this person is like, I want to commit to you. And I see you. I'm watching you. I am riding towards you gallantly on that white horse, practically ready to, provide that diamond ring, and give you something gorgeous, and pledge my love to you is what I feel like. So this is beautiful. And this is definitely surrounding a soulmate energy here. So somebody may be coming in very, I think this person is actually taking their time. Cups is more like, here are my emotions, here's my feelings. Somebody may be expressing their feelings about you, okay? And this may be after a time of confusion here. I feel like with this darkness and this realization and the trust here, it's almost like, okay, keep doing your thing, Taurus, because I feel like whatever you're doing is bringing in something beautiful, okay? So you may be calling in your soulmate. You may be doing affirmations or whatnot. Sorry, it keeps showing up like this in the reading. Keep pulling the cards wrong. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a very sensitive energy. This is a person who they talk about their emotions, and they're very open and loving and compassionate, and they want to, they may love music as well. So I feel that that's here somewhere. I don't see it quite yet, but it's the feeling I'm getting from that card. But they're not rushing in all crazy like the Knight of Swords. He's taking it, he or she's taking their time, just kind of coming, slowly but surely, trying to gain your trust as well, is what I'm seeing here. And you may be trying to figure out whether you should trust them as well. Okay, so you may be kind of going through a dark night of the soul, trying to figure that out with this soulmate. But you've been seeing the signs, or you will be seeing the signs that are kind of guiding you to this person. Okay, so 333, 444. Things like that. All right, let's see what's next. Tree. Affairs with your family. So yeah, this person may be a friend of the family as well. And affairs with the family could mean that they propose to you in front of your family, or they go to events with you with your family, or you meet this person because they're involved possibly with your family somehow. They could be a little brother of a friend of yours, is what I'm feeling for some of you with this Knight of Cups. Maybe one or two of you possibly, but yeah, I think this person is loosely connected to your family or your friends, and you may go to an event and this person is there, that Knight of Cups. And wow, and maybe that brings you out of the darkness here, right? Let's see. All right, Twin Flame message. Is it possible to forgive and forget? Yeah, for some of you, you're just trying to make peace, and say, hey, can we just let this go? And you can still feel them, okay? So yeah, that's definitely a message you want to give to them, okay? And hopefully, if you're choosing a soulmate over your twin, maybe you're thinking like, this could be future energy too. Like, is it possible for you to forgive me for what I have to do, for breaking your heart, for hurting you, if that's the case for some of you? All right. And here we are, happiness. Look at that. I knew there was music somewhere. Okay, so this person may be a violinist, or they may be into music, or you both are. That could be very much it. But this person brings you happiness, and you are going to be so happy, Taurus. Like, this is you just like do 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 do, just like playing your heartstrings, and they know, that, and they know you make them happy as well. So there's happiness surrounding this, and they see you as the goddess that you are, okay? And even if you're divine masculine on this side, again, encompassing this receptive energy, okay? So it's very beautiful. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah. And this person, that's that couple right there. These two people are just definitely, I wonder who this is for, because this is beautiful energy. And I hope this is mainly for the collective. Like, you guys could really, I'm sure, use this, are needing some soulmate to come in. And this is a person that is good for you. Like, they are good for you. I can feel their energy. They are very good for you. And they may surprise you. It may come out of nowhere, and you might be like, do what now? Very beautiful. You have discernment. So coming out of the darkness, it's discernment, discerning this connection, discerning what you feel, discerning what is right for you, Taurus. Okay, that's what I really feel like. This is the number 10, so it's either the end or the beginning of a cycle. And I feel like this is the beginning of your happiness, and you're going to be able to discern. You're going to be able to discern this person from other people. They're going to stand out. They may be, again, like I said, very musically talented. They may stand at a fountain or near a fountain or at a wedding. And you may actually be going to a wedding where somebody's getting married and this person is there, and y'all just, yeah, absolutely. Very beautiful. Yeah, and you use your discernment, and you'll no longer be at a crossroads. Okay, so this person is going to take that decision making. You're going to make a choice. You're going to make a choice, okay, between, I believe a twin and a soulmate here, okay? So I feel like you're no longer going to be stuck at a crossroads, okay? And you're going to be discerning which direction to go, and you're going to be making that choice. And so that 10 is also an ending and a beginning of something brand new, a new path, okay? All right? All right, we have the Emperor reversed. Feel like this crossroads is taking you away from this Emperor, and you may decide not to go towards this Emperor, okay? And you could really, again, Aryan energy, you could really piss somebody off here by making that choice. They may be so pissed that you don't choose them. That's what I'm getting here, because this Emperor feels like a whole nother person. Okay, and you're going to be discerning this because you're going to be watching this person's reaction to your happiness. And they may be feeling like, oh my God, this situation is out of control. Like, how could you choose them and not me? And, I feel like for some of you, this person is like, they want to sabotage this in some manner. Like, they may want to come in and be like, once they see you happy, come in and kind of stir the pot, is what I feel like, creating some drama possibly. And they're out of control. They're not making good decisions. Could be very narcissistic in the way that they approach you, or the way that, and they could be making you very angry as well over the situation. You may feel that it's out of control once you make this choice. Like, you are just on that path, and it's like it's going so quickly. I feel like for a lot of you, this love is going to speed up after you make the choice between these two people. But somebody's going to be pissed off, okay? And you may be mad at someone else as well. You may be kind of like, okay, well, listen, you had your shot. Like, you could have at any time be coming in here, but I'm happy now. I'm happy. I have my Knight of Cups, and I have this soulmate that is good for me, okay? It's good for me. And it may piss someone else off in the family too. Could be a father figure as well. Loosely feel that for one of you, maybe one or two of you for sure. Yeah, and we'll clarify that out and see what's going on here. But yeah, the Emperor is just like, what the hell? And not so nice. Not so nice. Not really happy. Not happy. Staff. Okay, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Okay, yeah, exactly. So there's something about like the affairs with your family. So your family may be really helping you get through this situation, maybe guiding you, and if you're looking for advice as well on this. I feel like sometimes with this Hierophant card, It's almost like turning to others about, asking about the situation, asking about your values, your morals, the commitment part of it, seeing the signs, you know, very beautiful energy. I love this energy here with that Knight of Cups coming in with that soulmate. And yeah, somebody's not going to get chosen. And I feel like it's possibly your twin for some of you, because this soulmate looks so good right now. Looks so good. And you're going to be so happy. And you're going to be discerning between the two paths. I feel like your discernment here is to shut down whoever this emperor is reversed, okay? And you'll know, you know, based on their characteristics, okay? They could be very self-centered, selfish, easily angered, manipulative is what I'm feeling. It could be older than you, an older man as well. Could also be a father figure. So keep that in mind. That may be somebody who disapproves about the choices that you're making, but you're making them nonetheless. And you've discerned what your happiness is, and you're trusting in that. You're trusting in yourself, which is this goddess energy here, and you're trusting in yourself to make you happy as well. So you're choosing you, which is beautiful. Twin flame message. I've thought a lot about you lately. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I could see that, especially if you're trying to make a decision between your twin and the soulmate here. So, wow, very beautiful. Hey, hush. Sorry, let me let him out. You can go potty? You can go potty? Go there. Come on. Come on. Hey, you're going to come inside if you can't stop barking. Leave the cat alone. Leave her alone. She doesn't want to play with you. I know. The dog is like, I do not like cats. Okay. All right. Let's do some clarifying here. What's going on with the Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here? The Chariot could be dealing with a Cancer here. So I feel like for a lot of you that you're moving forward, you're moving in a direction, and you know which direction these signs have shown you where to go. This Chariot is ready. It is ready to move. You're ready to move forward in this relationship as well, or to move towards this. Like, you've been seeing the signs that have been showing you to move forward with this. And you're not, I feel like you're kind of looking back a little bit at the situation, like coulda, woulda, shoulda. Inside. If you can't stop barking, come inside. Come on, Zelda. Come on, Zelda. No, Zelda, come on. No, come on. Inside. Inside. Zelda. Come on, buddy. Move. Zelda. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I feel like that this Chariot is she's kind of looking back, or he, again, it's just kind of looking back. So it's like you have one foot in the present or in the future and one still in the past. Still that struggle, that decision making here. All right. But I feel like with that, it's again, your emotions, and you're being receptive to the signs, and they are very much guiding you. Okay. So it's trusting in these horses to take you where you're meant to be, for the universe to guide you in the direction you're supposed to go. And you're moving on, like you're moving either again, away from this emperor, which could be your twin, or that energy as well, moving away from that and moving towards someone else. And it may be a slow process, but you're working on it, and you're doing well, like baby steps here. It's super baby steps. I love that, but that's good. Like one step today, one thing off the list, you got it. Okay. And you just keep going. All right. And you're going in the right direction. Yeah. Right towards this soulmate, okay. All right. And you may be traveling as well. So you could be traveling, you could be going on vacation. You could meet this person on vacation, maybe at a family reunion. Trees are specific to somebody. Like this person, you either meet them near a tree or under a tree, or it's out in nature, or you go out in nature with this person, because this Knight of Cups may like nature. Yeah, maybe a hiker or climber as well. Yeah, I like that. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see about that Knight of Cups. What's going on with that energy? That's beautiful, receptive energy. I love it. So loving and kind here. This person is very sensitive. What's up with the Knight of Cups here, please? Need some energy on the Knight of Cups. Seven of Swords. Reverse, though. That's good. Okay, so this person is... they're not deceptive. They're not trying to betray you. They may have been betrayed in the past, okay? And it could be this Emperor could feel, they could feel, if this Emperor underlies this Knight of Cups coming in, they may be just like trying to get back with you, I feel like, as well. So they may be offering you love, okay? And somebody may be turned down, okay? And you choose this soulmate. It's very possible that that's what's happening here. But this, I got lost in that. But the Seven of Swords here reversed. This person is not wanting to fight. They want to offer you love. They're not wanting to have any conflict with you, okay? They have released that from their past, and they have moved on from it, I believe, as well. And so there may be something from their past that they're conflicted, or that they were conflicted over. And it could be something to do with past relationships as well. I feel like they're kind of brand new when it comes to relationships and have this very innocent, naive way of looking at love, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just this person doesn't have a lot of experience when it comes to, they have not had a lot of relationships. They may have had maybe 3 for some of you. That may be the case. But this person has laid down their swords. Whatever behavior was in the past, that this person was cheating or betrayed you or anything along those... Buddy! Stop! Along those lines, that this person is authentic now. They want to be. And they don't have that behavior it's in the past is what it feels like. It's over. It's done. Finito. All right. Good. And they just want to come to you with love. Okay, so if this is an ex that is a soulmate as well, that could be the reason why there's history here with that Seven of Swords possibly. That could be your history. It could just be theirs before they met you as well. And it could be because they have to deal with somebody like this Emperor. This person may have an ex that is very controlling, or family members that are very controlling. And that could be why. That could be why there was a lot of conflict in the past. Or maybe why they felt conflicted to come towards you is possibly because of that. And somebody was still in your energy. It could be that Emperor. Could also be that Emperor is your twin here. Okay. Doesn't have to be. It could also be friend, family member, father figure, someone older, this male. But it is energy, so it could be female too. And they could be an Aries or have Aries in their chart. Okay, I'm not taking it too many. Why is the Emperor reversed here, please? Not too many. Okay, why is the Emperor reversed, please? Why is the Emperor reversed? Yeah, this person wants a brand new start with you. And they're maybe mad because you're not giving it to them. There's 3 wolves here, again, or foxes, excuse me, here. So basically, again, there could be 3 people involved. You could have a child. They could have a child as well. They could be a father figure. But they may want this new start with you. So they're pissed off because this path doesn't lead to them or isn't leading to them right now. And they may see you with this soulmate and go, ah, crap, yeah, I missed an opportunity here. But here it is. They just want it. They also may want to come back and start something up just sexually with you. And that may just be why they're pissed off, is because they've now missed their chance, or somebody is now in the picture that is now kind of blocked them in the way that, they wanted to come towards you. They want this brand new start, okay? So they're pissed off that this isn't coming to fruition, and they may be wishing for that here for some of you. So, wow, okay. Interesting. I feel like you're ready, Taurus. You're ready to commit to this soulmate, and they're ready to commit to you, and they want to build a life with you. Like, there's a lot going on here that really, really, really tells me that. So that's really beautiful. All right, let's see what your fortune is. This is gorgeous. I love this. All right, yeah. I was talking about flowers earlier with the goddess. You have flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Yeah, absolutely. The success, this emotional fulfillment, this Knight of Cups coming in here, this soulmate energy that it is surrounded, that's very beautiful. And you may have been at a crossroads and, you know, and weren't sure about starting something with this Emperor, especially when they act like that. You know, you may have considered going in that direction and they may have wanted you to go in that direction, but for a lot of you, I feel like you see the signs and you know which direction to go to. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Y'all have it and it's there and it will point you in the right direction towards this soulmate is what it's saying. Those signs go directly to them. All right. But again, it is your choice. You have free will. So, you know, but let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, especially if you want to win a free reading. I would love to read for one of y'all. And happy birthday again. You guys are amazing. And I hope to see you on the other side with your twins video. If I don't, I will see you for your July readings. Take care.